Stop giving up 2-on-1s. Get up. Move Levine towards the sideline. This player can come all the way here and backside help. This player can guard these Bulls players 2 passes away. What? Why do I think that that's going to work well for me? I don't know what the Spurs player is doing. Look at that. You have all this space to go over the screen. Like, you should be at least trying to go over the screen. Look at this. Why is the Spurs player walking into the screen? What? You know how this entire thing doesn't happen is if this player had sprinted back towards the three-point line. Because if you get to the three-point line, there's no place for this Bulls player to go. I can stunt, I can recover, but you backpedal back, so now there's this gap. And what does that do? That's going to totally collapse the entire defense, and now it's going to lead to an open three. This is on Jakob Poeltl. If this player goes to double, okay, and DeMar DeRozan comes this way, you've got to go this way because this player has to rotate here then. This player rotates here, and this player sprints to the corner, all in unison on this first kickout pass. But look at Jakob Poeltl right here. Like, right now, you got to see what's going on. So this pass is getting made to Levine. I got to come here. Like, you... God. What is this Spurs player doing? Get your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at this. Why are you moving your feet upward? So you're going uphill as Zach LaVine's going downhill. Is this Spurs player standing in the paint right here? The backside help on Drummond's roll would be coming from right here. This player's in the gap on Zach LaVine. There's no reason for you to be in the paint right now. So all that happens now is you're late to get out to the corner, obviously. Okay, so you go under this first ball screen. That's fine. But you can't go under a second time. You're letting Dragic get too low on the court. So now's when we hedge. We push Dragic out. We have backside. This player's coming in backside help on Drummond's roll. This player ducks down a little to take both these Bulls players 2 passes away. Because remember, we pushed Dragic this way. But you're going under twice. Now Dragic is just too low on the floor. Cannot lean towards the screen. Look at this Spurs player leaning towards the screen. It's going to happen every time you get beat the other way. Stop giving up 2-on-1s. Get up. Get Dragic out. I need a backside defender on Drummond. This player can duck down and take these Bulls players 2 passes away because we push Dragic out here. I mean, what do you think's going to happen when you do this? Like, did you think something different was going to happen? Stop leaning towards the screen. Watch this Spurs player lean towards the screen so you just get beat the other way, always. It's really just a comedy right now. Again, you're giving up a 2-on-1 as opposed to getting up, pushing this guard to the sideline, and I have backside help right here. This player can guard these Bulls players 2 passes away. When you give up a 2-on-1, this is going to happen every time, so you shouldn't be surprised at all. I guess you just wanted to take a possession off defensively. Just slide your feet. Why is this Spurs... Look at this gamble right here. Look at how you're... get blown by every time when that happens. If you're these Spurs players here, you must sprint back. It doesn't matter that you're guarding these Bulls players. Look at if you sprint back as opposed to this light jogging. Now you're up here. So now this player can get up, and DeSumo has no place to go. But you're nowhere to be found. If you are going under a screen, you need to go under with way more urgency, and you cannot make contact with the screener. Look at this. You're no urgency, and you're making contact with the screener. So this player is on the other side of the screen, way ahead of you. What is this Spurs player doing? If this Spurs player is going underneath the screen, then you stay with Vucevic. Look at this. The Spurs player is going under the screen. Why are you going towards the ball with him? Double the post like this, your rotations have to be perfect. So when this ball gets kicked out, this player's rotating here. This player's got to know where he's going right here off this double team when the kickout pass happens. You're coming to the corner because this player's coming up. Look at this player that double. Look, where are you going? Okay, why is this Spurs player just continually backpedaling? Get up. I have help here, and I have Poeltl helping me here. But because you're backpedaling so much, Poeltl has to drop way further than he should, and that's going to leave Vucevic wide open. I don't know what this Spurs player's doing right here. Why are you in backside help? Like, right now this pass is getting made. The Spurs player's recovering. Okay, so you should be back out over here. Why are you coming towards the ball? This player's guarding one-on-one, and the gap help is right here anyways. What on earth are you doing? It's just a ludicrously bad gamble in transition. You have to know you're getting it, because if you're not getting it, we're giving up points. We just lost you in transition for no reason, and now we're giving up points. You never guard like this away from the ball with your back to the sideline and hugging the three-point line like that. Get your back to the baseline and move in, all right? When you are guarding like this, you are begging for this to happen. If a screen is coming here and you are going under, then you need to back off this player so you can cleanly go under and meet DeRozan on the other side. Why are you playing so far up if you're going under a screen here? Now DeRozan's on the other side way ahead of you. Cannot go under a screen when there is this much space for you to go over the screen, okay? Go over the screen. If you go under, you're just, look at how far under you're going. So DeRozan gets right into the mid-range. Cannot do this. How many times is this going to happen? You cannot lean towards the screen. You're going to get beat the other way every time. So the Spurs are just taking a possession off defensively, because when you give up a 2-on-1, you know an alley-oop's coming. Why am I not up and pushing this guard to the sideline? I have backside help right here. This player can duck down and take these Bulls players 2 passes away. Like, why? Look at that. You just took a possession off. That's fine. Okay. Another problem with drop coverage. Okay. I want backside help on Andre Drummond's roll. So I want to push this player out. I want backside help. This player can guard these Bulls players 2 passes away. Look at when this player, look at it. So this big is dropping towards the ball right here, right? That means Andre Drummond can just roam freely downhill. So look where he's catching this ball. He's already in the paint. He's catching it way too low.